Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tale of the tape. Hector Macho Camacho, 169 centimeters tall with a reach of 175 centimeters. Vasily Lomachenko, lightweight division. Of course, he's a former world champion in 3 different weight classes. Weighing in at 130 pounds, 5'6" tall with a reach of 65.4 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Hector Macho Camacho. Don't let his good looks and personality get you off track. Known for his electric style, a 3-division world champion and a boxing Hall of Famer. There can only be one, Lomachenko, Ukraine's finest. He's a former world champion in multiple weight classes.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now hailing from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, here is the 5-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, Hector Macho Camacho Sr. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous 3-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold.
Good luck.
These 2 fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. A lot of effort being exerted here. Can't land that jab. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put them on the back foot, put them under pressure.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway. Hold it right there! Lomachenko in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Hector Camacho that last round. Talk about a what?
Don't change too much.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these 2? And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. As bad as boxing. On to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Lomachenko, down goes Lomachenko. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
That is a show of character. When you're...
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor. Here we go to the fourth round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Camacho in serious trouble right now. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything. Oh, wait a minute. Down goes Hector Camacho. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Camacho is buzzed. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Let's see how the game plan... On to the fifth we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Misses with that jab. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Looks no. There's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Swing and a miss with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. Well, we're
starting to make mistakes.
And there's the bell for round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Jab does not score. Stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of defense here at all. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? There's the bell to start round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Those counter punches have to hurt. Incredible work rate. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. From this, both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to
Oh, Lomachenko on the canvas. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is, God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.